Hey, playa? Now, I've had lots and lots of discussions with my friends about this exact topic. So the question I want to ask you guys is, does God exist? Now, I feel, in order to answer this question, we need to resort to science. Science literally translates to the study of. And furthermore, upon exploring science, we need to look at a system of mathematics in order to understand whether or not God exists. Conceptually, mathematics are external principles that operate in a perfect system. So, the concept of 1 + 1 = 2 is a mathematical statement that operates in a perfect world. In reality, 1 + 1 can never equal 2. Consider this. I have one apple in my left hand. I have one apple in my right hand. 1 + 1 = 2. Now, if I had apples, I think that'd make things a lot easier. Both apples do not exist in the same spatial reference of time. Both two apples are never alike, and therefore you can never compare them to be exactly the same. If we can fathom the concept of perfection, that means that it's a unified thought shared amongst all people. Within this system of perfection that we share, we can't include the concept of morality. Now, if God does exist, we can't even attribute the concept of a moral system to him, simply because in reality, it just doesn't hold. If I drop a rock off of a cliff, is it good or bad? If I drop a rock off of a cliff and it lands and kills a lion, is it good or bad? If I drop a rock off of a cliff and it lands and kills a lion who is about to go and maul a bunch of toddlers, is it good or bad? If the rock dropped the people's elbow off of a cliff and laid the smack down on all the lion's candy asses, is it good or bad? If your answer switched from yes to no multiple times, then you can begin to understand why morals are subjective to the individual. While we can conceive, for the most part, a joint system of what is right and wrong, just like mathematics, it can't be applied to the real world. There's always going to be actions led by a cause, and whether it's right or wrong is always going to vary from person to person. Which leads me back to my original question, does God exist? If we can conceptualize the idea of a perfect system, then chances are we can conceptualize the idea of a perfect entity. But don't get confused on what the word perfection means here. What I simply mean is a system that's carrying out its functions properly. So in theory, I would say God does exist in the sense that an entity is carrying out the functions in this world to happen. However, I think a lot of people get hung up in applying their own moral code to this entity. The world acts on its own accord. Good and bad is just a reaction to an effect of what happens in real life. And that's why I think if we're going to approach the topic of God, we need to disassemble any type of moral code from his being. Be sure to like this video if you enjoy philosophical conversations. Leave a comment below letting me know whether or not you think God exists and how a system of morality would be administered by him. And subscribe to this channel because I got a lot to talk about and I want you to hear it. As always, love and peace. I don't think you can really see it, but today I'm wearing my My Damn Channel t-shirt, which I got at the My Damn Channel 4th anniversary birthday party. My Damn Channel has a lot of content on it. Go check them out on YouTube, go to mydamnchannel.com, and don't forget to check out GG Almost American. It's one of my favorite TV shows online. 'Cause I'm almost American. Okay.